Hello everybody, welcome to ROTP Wrestling, Issue 3, here from Detroit, Michigan. Kicking off the night strong, straight away. We're going to see Marcel coming out of his locker room there. Welcome to Issue 3, I am your commentary for tonight, Harrison Roberts, yet again. Back from Issue 2, baby, we're here. Kicking off the night with our last qualifier to that fatal 5-way world title match at ROTP Wrestling, Learning to Survive. We know Jack Bannon, Jaden Shadow, Perfect Pete Price, Chase Henderson. Who will be the last man to enter that match? It's a big deal here to both new debuts, Marcel and his opponent. And the winner of this match goes straight into the pay-per-view main event. This is the go-home show. Issue 4 is the pay-per-view. So this is the most important match of their ROTP Wrestling career. It's their first match of their ROTP Wrestling career. So that is what these two men are aiming for tonight. We have 4 great matches for you, as announced on Twitter. And let's get in to this first one. So Marcel, new debut here. He was a part of the ROTP original roster. He just happened to not be booked in issue 1, and obviously after the 7-month hiatus, he never made it to the debut yet. But now he's here in this match. Now, as I said, ROTP Wrestling, Learning to Survive, that fatal 5-way for the World Championship. So we found out the pay-per-view is called ROTP Wrestling, Learning to Survive, in case you missed it. It's been all over Twitter and it was at the end of issue 2, so. But here comes his opponent. It's Jacob Knight, the newest signing to the roster. Obviously not yet debuted on ROTP Wrestling. He was signed very recently and he's here to show ROTP Wrestling what he's got. He is the King of Flight, Jacob Knight. He is a British high flyer and he is, like I said, ready for his debut here. Let's get this match underway. And the size difference here, unbelievable. Probably got the biggest guy on the roster versus maybe one of the smallest guys on the roster, and this is how the night kicks off. Might be an underdog story there. Marcel just tossing Jacob Knight across the ring. Already just showing that dominance. Obviously, oh, I thought he was going for a pin there, but he's just tossing him again. Obviously the size difference will affect this match, I think, but can Jacob Knight use that high-flying offense to maybe somehow secure the victory in a buckle bomb into the corner? Marcel not holding back, he's going straight in for it. I mean, the quicker you get this match done, the better, really. Preserve yourself for the pay-per-view. Don't show your opponents at the pay-per-view anything, really, other than the fact that you can destroy. Oh, but Jacob Knight just dodging out of the way there. Trying to use those strikes to get Marcel's against the ropes now, and a big boot out to the outside the ring. Marcel has just been big booted outside the ring. That's a very surprising power from Jacob Knight there, and oh, jumping straight out the ring after the referee told him to stop. Just destroying Marcel on the outside. Now he's back in the ring, just waiting. Maybe he should have kept on top of him this whole time, but waiting for him to get back in the ring, but Marcel stopping the assault there. Oh, I think he's biting him. He just bit his face or something. And now knee to the back. Was that even legal? I mean, you know, this referee, a bit lenient sometimes, but hey, maybe he should, you know, sort something out. The first match of the night last issue, Jay Honey just grabbing nuts and things, so maybe this referee isn't exactly the most strict, but you never know. Big bear hug there, but Jacob Knight getting out now. Jacob with a kick, but Marcel staying up. Another one, but Marcel still staying up. I mean, what do you expect? He's a massive man, but he's gone down now. Third time's the charm. Now, as I said, this match, getting either of these men into the fatal five. Wait. Oh, he boots him in the face again. Just kicking him in the face and now running. Oh, but just taken down by Marcel, who launches back to his feet, and now he's on the attack again. So just remember, this match is a qualifier for the Fatal 5-Way World Title match at Learning to Survive. That is the main event of the first pay-per-view, and obviously the winner gets the new World Championship. We're going to hear more about that later tonight when we introduce our general manager somewhere in the middle of the show. Tossing Jacob Knight across the ring again. Jacob Knight had a bit of offense, but is it going to be enough? Marcel just waiting now. Just showing that he is in control here. Oh, but Jacob Knight just trying to fight, but I mean, oh, he's back on his feet and he's using the strikes again. Oh, but Marcel, big forearm. Oh, and an elbow smash to the face. That could be it. He might have knocked Jacob Knight out cold. But Jacob Knight kicks out at 2. Can't even made it out of that one. It looked like he just got completely flatlined there. Oh, biting his face again! Referee, what are you doing, man? I didn't know a knee to the back. Boots there. No, Irish whip, nope. Backbreaker. Marcel needs to keep Jacob Knight grounded, because even though there's a big size difference, if Jacob Knight can get on that top rope or off those ropes or anything, that's the offense that he's looking for to maybe try and take Marcel down. So he keeps on him. It might not be possible. Jacob Knight to the outside now, rolling out of the ring after being stomped on so many times. Getting back in. Oh, went for an elbow, but yeah, again, these kicks. The strikes that Jacob Knight needs. But Marcel just moving out of the way and a big belly-to-belly suplex. Just stomping on him again, just keeping him grounded, as I said. That should be Marcel's game plan here to take out the King of Flight, Jacob Knight. Leaping off from the top rope, that's what we're on about here. Could this be? No, Marcel kicks out. That could have been it. Just using all of those moves. Now Jacob Knight running some momentum here. But Marcel moves out the way, avoiding that assault. But now picking him up. Looks like he's going for a power bomb. I think he is. Oh no, 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 no. To the outside! To the outside of the ring, Jacob Knight. Is he moving? Oh, he went back up to his feet. Now Marcel again. Picking him up and... Oh, Jacob Knight fighting back here. Thank God for that. Jacob Knight could have been seriously injured if Marcel did whatever he was planning to do there. Jacob Knight now, like I said, springboard. He's going for that springboard uppercut. Like I said, the offense that he needs. And what's he going for here? Oh my God, knees up by Marcel. That insane move and another forearm smash. He's down. Elbow smash. Jacob Knight still kicking out after that. Marcintel, like I said, yet again, thought he flatlined him completely. Thought he just killed him right there, but Jacob Knight still in it. Marcintel throwing him off the ropes and now just kicking him down to the floor. I think Jacob Knight tried to roll out there, but Marcintel is not letting that happen again. So going into the corner, but now Jacob Knight moves out of the way. Knee to the face. Oh, he's going on the top rope. This could be it. He's going for the leap of faith. There it is, the leap of faith. That could be it to end our opening match. And it is! Jacob Knight is the 5th man in the world title match at Learning to Survive. Look at that. That's when we thought it ended. Whether it would be the first one or the second one, I'm not even sure which one that is, but that elbow, I thought that was it, regardless, but the spiral tap, aka the leap of faith from Jacob Knight. That was just when Marcintel powerbombed him outside the ring. And this here, another one of those elbows. Yet again, thought that was going to be it. I mean, it's the most devastating elbow I think I've seen on ROTP Wrestling, but he kicks out and manages to make it through. This knee to the face was all set up for the leap of faith. That was sort of just ended the match there. British High Flyer, the king of the flight, Jacob Knight, will be joining Jack Bannon, Jaden Shadow, Perfect Pete Price and Chase Henderson at Learning to Survive in issue 4 for that world title. It was a massive victory here. Good luck to Jacob Knight and good luck to everyone else in that match. New Generation Rising's link in the description if you want to see some hardcore action. Here comes Perfect Pete Price, ready for his match tonight. This match, I think it's going to be a big one, guys. Perfect Pete Price has to take on one of the men in the triple threat that is happening at Learning to Survive. He's taking on Adam Xtreme. Undefeated so far, Adam Xtreme, with only 2 wins, but undefeated nonetheless. And Perfect Pete Price is undefeated as well, actually, when you think about it, with his 1 victory to get him into that World Fatal 5-Way title match. Which is that one. Perfect Pete Price, last issue, beat Jay Hunty to make it into that Fatal 5-Way World title match at Learning to Survive. And will he be able to rally up some momentum here, heading into that by taking on the man that has not yet lost a match in ROTP Wrestling? So when it comes to that triple threat between Adam Xtreme, Jack Sanders and HR Xavier, Adam Xtreme has beaten both Jack Sanders and HR Xavier in the 2 consecutive issues that we've had. Issue 1 and Issue 2. In Issue 1 he beat Jack Sanders in a death match thanks to HR Xavier. And then in Issue 2 he beat HR Xavier in a steel cage match. So, I mean, Adam Xtreme is having a whale of a time here in ROTP Wrestling. Will he be able to keep this little streak going to the triple threat match and maybe win the triple threat, go on to everything else, just have a successful career here in ROTP Wrestling? But he looks ready for this match. This match is a completely normal standard match. Adam Xtreme has not had a normal standard match yet in ROTP Wrestling. He's had a death match and a steel cage match. So, maybe, without the hardcore aspects to it, Pete Price might have a bit of an advantage here, because that seems to be good for Pete. We've been having a stare down now. Oh, an elbow by Pete to Adam Xtreme. But Adam just asking for it now. Continuously bringing him down to the ground. Adam Xtreme is now floored, being stomped on repeatedly here. Pete needs to keep the offense on if he wants to stop the Psycho Extremist from doing anything crazy. But now Adam just keeps on asking for it. He's not trying to do any offense yet, but here we go. He's becoming fired up, but perfect Pete Price with that uppercut there. Adam needs to do some offense. He can't just be fired up and just take all the damage. But maybe the pain is helping him here. You know, Adam Xtreme, the Psycho Extremist, you know, maybe he likes the pain and he's just asking for more pain here. But finally, kick to the gut, bit of offense going, slams him to the floor, and a massive knee to the face there. Adam Xtreme finally getting some offense in, instead of just asking for it like I said before. A drop kick. Stuff there from Adam asking again, but this time instead of asking for it and actually just taking the pain, he's doing a massive amounts of offense there. Knees and kicks everywhere. So both these men in important matches at Learning to Survive, but not the same match. Perfect Pete Price takes on the likes of Jack Bannon, Jaden Shadow, Chase Henderson, and now the British High-Fly Jacob Knight in that World Fatal 5-Way title match. But Adam Xtreme has a different food on his plate, because he takes on HR Xavier and Jack Sanders in a triple threat at Learning to Survive. That was the first match that we had fully announced. Obviously we knew the Fatal 5-Way was happening, but we didn't know all the competitors, and now we do. So that rounds that up. Just being continuously thrown into the barricade here. Adam Xtreme by perfect Pete Price. Now Pete just throwing him back into the ring. We'll go for a suplex. Adam Xtreme getting out of it. So we got a knee, and perfect Pete Price deposited outside the ring with that knee into the ropes. And now Adam from the top rope to the outside. A splash from the top rope all the way down to the floor on the outside. I mean, this may not be a hardcore match, but Adam Xtreme is just going to do the things out of the ordinary, things that are highest risk, but the most reward. Now kicking perfect Pete Price launched over that barricade. Adam Xtreme chasing him. Tries to get back in the ring. The referee on a 6 count now. Adam Xtreme, I think, looks like he's about to get in the ring, but goes for a clothesline. Perfect Pete Price ducks it and just goes straight into the ring. Definitely a good idea to bring the match back inside if you're Pete Price. I mean, this is the place of no weapons, but Adam Xtreme over the top rope there. Now on the top rope again. Another splash on the inside of the ring this time. Going for it, and a kick out from Pete Price. Thought that could have been it, but definitely not. Pete Price is gonna go as long as he can here. And he wants to win this match, obviously, just like Adam Xtreme does. He goes into a wrestling match and doesn't want to win, but a massive DDT. Adam Xtreme in control. Perfect Pete Price. He's coming back here. He's firing himself up. Kicks up from the floor, and now he's from one corner to the other. But now Pete thrown into the corner. Knees up though. Drop kick to Adam Xtreme. And a massive forearm there into the corner. Now running all the way to the other corner and back again. Drop kick into the bottom of the corner. from Pete Price. He's going to go for a massive suplex. He's going to go for that stalling suplex. There it is. Showing off to the world. He can still manage to do that in a match with the Psycho Extremist himself. Oh, I think Pete's going to get ready for that perfect plex. No. Reversed by Adam Xtreme. Getting out of the way of whatever Pete was going for there. He's going for the Fallen Angel. And he hits the Fallen Angel there. 1, 2. The kick out by Pete Price. After that Fallen Angel, we feel like it could be it. I mean, that's one of Adam Xtreme's finishing maneuvers. You know, Adam's just waiting, thinking about what to do next. Continuing the offense on the floor. Taking down yet again though. Oh, Adam, the Unagi, there it is! Now, just signaling. Where we go for now? Pete Price rolls completely through. Drop toe hold there. And now, massive hurricane there from Pete Price. Just spinning around. Another drop kick into the bottom of the corner. Oh no, no. Big elbow drop there. Just showing off his muscles while still keeping in control of this match. Oh, he's going for it. He's going for the perfect plex. There it is, the perfect plex. 1, 2. Oh, he kicks out. Adam Xtreme just kicks out of that one. We thought we were going to see Pete Price beat the Psycho Extremist Adam Xtreme. But he didn't yet. He might do, but not yet. Adam trying to make his way back to his feet. Pete Price just taunting to the crowd like he was in issue 2. He hasn't been taunting as much this time. I think Adam Xtreme is a lot more of a point that he has to keep an eye on at all times. Adam Xtreme, they're back in control with that suplex, and now from his current position, face plants him into the middle of the ring. Oh, and a backbreaker to Pete Price. Neck breaker there. Adam Xtreme pulling out all of the offensive maneuvers that he has, and now punching into the corner. Punching him in the gut, and takes him down there. That was a move and a half. Taking Pete Price to the floor. Now Adam doing a little bit of taunt himself. Just embracing the crowd. And just now running up some momentum. Pete Price tries to get back in control, but a kick to the head. He can't do so. Referee, get out the way! That move again that we saw earlier. Now Adam on the top rope. And this is never good for his opponent. Went for another splash there. Pete Price gets back into it. Just whacking him with some shots there. Kick to the back. Now getting on the middle rope. Pete Price. Massive elbow there. Less of an elbow drop, more of a attempted murder. Now, turning back around again, inverted power slam. Turning around again, this time going for a back suplex. Pete Price in control yet again. Can he keep it this time? As both men start to get more and more tired, this could be coming to some sort of an end. I'm not sure. Now, Pete just got him up and now he's just taunting him. He's managing to stay in control. He hits another perfect plex. There it is, a perfect plex. Could he defeat Adam Xtreme? No, kick out yet again. What does Pete have to do to put away Adam Xtreme? Well, it looks like he's getting him back up for something else. Probably, maybe another one here, but stopping that one. Adam Xtreme! Devil Smile! Devil Smile, that could be it. And it is! Out of nowhere, the Devil Smile gets Adam Xtreme the victory. Better luck next time, Pete Price. That match was amazing, to be honest. That was a great match between these two. No one should be ashamed there. No one at all. Even though Perfect Pete Price took the loss there, I don't think that should affect his momentum much going into the pay-per-view. If he puts up an effort like that in the Fatal 5-Way, then maybe, just maybe, he'll walk away with the world title. Adam Xtreme, as we said before, at Learning to Survive, he will be in a triple threat match against HR Xavier and Jack Sanders. Will he be able to pull that off and keep his undefeated streak going? Tonight, Jack Bannon takes on Jaden Shadow in our main event, however, switching up from the triple threat action that we've had between the other three. These two both members of the world title match. And up next, the general manager reveals himself to the world. Here comes our general manager, who we now know his name is. Wait for it. Any second now. Vlad Phoenix is here in ROTP Wrestling. He is the general manager of ROTP Wrestling. We haven't seen him yet, but finally he reveals himself to the world. We can finally put a name to a face and a name to a person, I guess. We've only known him as ROTP Wrestling, but finally we can see the man behind all of this. This amazing show here. So he's going to make some announcements here. A Falls Count Anywhere match tonight. Big announcements here. Big announcements from our general manager there. And now time for our next match. So, in case you didn't catch that, there will be a tag team title 5-way gauntlet at Learning to Survive between 5 teams. We're not even going to find out until the day comes. Also, this match, in case you missed that as well, this match is about to be a Falls Count Anywhere match. Made official by Vlad Phoenix just then. And also at the pay-per-view, these three, or HR Xavier, Jack Sanders, and Adam Xtreme, are going to be fighting in a triple threat death match. That just sounds insane, and I don't know if HR Xavier's ready for a death match. I mean, Jack Sanders and Adam Xtreme, definitely. They had that death match in issue 1, which got ruined by HR, but now he's been added to the mix, and it's just a mess. But here is HR Xavier. This man, he has not yet won a match. He made a big impact in issue 1 when he attacked Adam Xtreme and Jack Sanders. He came out on top there, but when he debuted in issue 2 in that steel cage, he lost to Adam Xtreme, so. And here comes Jack Sanders. Also, we found out that the tag titles and the world title will be revealed at Learning to Survive, so we've got to wait until the pay-per-view issue 4 before we see those titles. I'm sure they look great. Honestly, we're not sure yet. That's Jack the Ripper Sanders here. Jack Sanders' turn to get revenge on HR Xavier. I think HR Xavier made his impact in issue 1 to just make a name for himself and interfere in the main event. But he got himself into more of a situation than I think he hoped for. Because last issue, Adam Xtreme got his revenge on HR Xavier in what we can only describe as a sadistic way in that steel cage. And now, Jack Sanders gives his revenge. If anything, probably in an even worse way. So HR Xavier should be scared, as this is now a full scale anywhere match. So weapons are allowed, you're allowed to go anywhere you want. It's really no holds barred. Jack Sanders definitely excited to get his hands on HR Xavier here. And Vlad Phoenix politely asked Adam Xtreme to not get involved in this match. Will Adam Xtreme listen? Vlad Phoenix said that he will not punish Adam Xtreme if he does, but you know, he did respectfully ask him, so maybe he might. Off with strikes here. Now slamming into the floor. HR Xavier in control. Big close line, taking down the already kneeling Jack Sanders, but Jack's back up to his feet. These two are just going to brawl until one of them can't no more. Taking down to the floor and just striking as much as he can. Jack Sanders definitely, like I said, wanted to get his hands on HR Xavier for like the last 7 months now, pretty much. He leaped into that steel cage match in issue 2. Oh, an unprotected chair shot! That's not going to go down well on social media. Jack Sanders now grabbing some steel stairs, but yeah, as I was saying, Jack Sanders leaped into the steel cage last issue, and that caused, obviously, the match to just break down into a mayhem more than it was before. And Jack Sanders sort of got his hands on HR Xavier, but not for long before Adam Xtreme did his weird stuff and put an end to it, really. But now Jack Sanders gets HR Xavier, and imagine tonight he went for a bat shot right to the head, but oh, both men keep trying it, but they keep grabbing the bat off of each other. Who's going to be able to actually hit the other one with the bat here? The baseball bat! Jack Sanders hits HR Xavier in the head. That's a concussion if I've ever seen one. Now Sanders just picking HR Xavier up off of his feet, dangling him over the ring. In insane type of offense there, but HR Xavier fighting back. HR Xavier picking up for, I think, a power bomb here. It's in position. Jack Sanders fighting back. That could have been brutal if he hit onto those steps. But now, oh, HR Xavier thrown into the steps and his leg just giving out there. Now share shots to HR Xavier. The ring is now Jack Sanders' playground. With all these weapons and offensive maneuvers to HR Xavier, both men. Just deposited outside the ring. Now Sanders throwing HR Xavier over the barricade. This is Falls Count anywhere. He could go for the pin in there if he wants to, outside into the fan area. But just hitting HR Xavier repeatedly. God, just not stopping this assault. Jack Sanders is just destroying HR Xavier all the way through the fan area here. Through the crowd. And finally, just end up out the other side. The super kick! That could easily end the match right there. Jack Sanders going for the pin, like I said, Falls Count anywhere. And a 2 count before HR Xavier just about kicks out of that one. Massive super kick there. We thought that could have just ended this match early. A kick to the back of the head by Jack Sanders. No, Jack just... What's he doing now? I think he's going to try and find a way up. He's just going to climb onto the stage. And now just... here, what's he gonna do? HR Xavier running away before Jack Sanders can do anything. Not sure what he's thinking, but now HR coming onto the stage himself. Fighting back, he needs to get some offense in against Jack Sanders. What's he gonna do? Oh, he's going for a power bomb here. He's taking him. Where is he going? Oh, but Jack Sanders gets down before HR can do anything. That looked like that was going to be a brutal move. Whatever he was going to do there. Looks like he was going to powerbomb off the stage, but Jack Sanders knee in the face. Big right hand there to HR Xavier. Now, Jack, what's he going to do? He's just dragging him along here. It looks like, I think they're going to the backstage area. Yes, they are. Backstage now goes these two. Now into the wall there. Into that wall. This is insanity. Into that table. Oh, with Falls Count anywhere stipulation applied. Jack Sanders definitely having the upper hand here. And now, no. Big jump and suplex through the table! HR Xavier is completely out of it. Is that it? Is he going to be able to kick out?
1, 2.
Kick out by HR Xavier after all that. Very surprising there. And... I mean, I'm not sure how HR Xavier kicked out, but Jack Sanders wandering into one of the locker rooms now. What's he going to do? He's looking for something to use as a weapon. But what's he going to go for? He looks at his chair, but no, he picks up a briefcase instead. Very strange thing to use as a weapon, but it can work. Now on his way back to HR Xavier. Don't want to take too long in case HR Xavier gets back up, and he does, and a massive knee to the head by HR Xavier. You're throwing him into those boxes, and he's using the briefcase as a weapon. He used the briefcase Jack Sanders was planning on using as a weapon there. Getting him down for a submission there, but Jack Sanders just fighting out of it straight away. Massive knee strikes to HR Xavier on the floor there. Oh my god. Jack Sanders is just a man. He's got a shelf. He's got a massive shelf. What's he gonna do? Those boxes now, and just suplex on the concrete floor backstage. There's no padding there whatsoever. It's just the hard floor. HR managing to somehow just get the upper hand and take out Jack Sanders. Jack Sanders just laying on the floor. HR Xavier's making it to the parking lot. What is he doing? It looks like he's heading towards that limo. I would assume it's his. I mean, I think he's going to try and get out of here before the match is even over. But Jack Sanders now entering the parking lot as well. HR Xavier realised he can't get the limo out of here right now. And Jack Sanders, HR Xavier trying to climb to safety, but that just makes, that's probably just the worst place to go right now. Right to the concrete floor! What have we just seen? He's just... Oh my god! Elbow to HR Xavier. Both men down now. But Sanders getting back to his feet there. I mean... Does this count as attempted murder? Not too sure. At this point, Knee of Xavier! Knee of Xavier! That could be the freak out. What are you doing, HR? That could have been it. He went for the Xavier as well. The cherry on top of the super kick by Jack Sanders. And now throwing him into the car. Throwing HR into the car. Parked right there. What is he doing? Smashing his face against the car bonnet. Oh my god, this match has been brutal. I mean, Vlad Phoenix adding this stipulation last minute, just before the match even began, so, I mean, neither man could prepare for it, but I don't think Jack Sanders needs to prepare for a Full Scale Anywhere match. He doesn't need to prepare for any type of extreme match. He just knows what to do, and that's kill. Throwing HR into that car. No, what are you doing? That's HR Xavier's limo that he used to get into the arena tonight, and now... Oh my god! Just dropping him onto the top of the limo. HR Xavier forced to the floor. He must be out cold. There is no way that he's making it out of this match or out of this arena without a stretcher. And now go for that sleeper hold. And HR Xavier. A bit of a weird camera angle, but HR Xavier taps out. Which means your winner is Jack Sanders. And up next, Jack Bannon versus Jaden Shadow in our main event of the night. Which man comes out on top? Let's take you back to last issue. Wait, Jack Bannon is in the ring with a chair! Jack Bannon is here on ROTP Wrestling Issue 2. Jack Bannon's one of the people that qualified for that fatal 5-way, and he is here. I think he's sending a message to the newest qualifiee of another Bannon bomb on that chair as well. That's what happened last time, and here we have what will happen this time. Normal one-on-one match, Jack Bannon versus Jaden Shadow. Who comes out on top and builds more momentum leading into that fatal 5-way. We've seen Jacob Knight as he qualified at the start of the night. We saw Pete Price as he took on Adam Xtreme. Now we're going to see these two. The only person that we're missing tonight is Chase Henderson. And we would have the full 5 men in this issue, but Jack Bannon ready for his second ever match here in ROTP Wrestling. Jaden Shadow is going to be in his 3rd match, appearing at every issue so far. Here we go.
See you in slow motion. Come stay the night, we can stay until it's bright in the morning on the top rope.
Here is Jaden Shadow, new theme song and all.
Come stay the night, we can stay until it's bright in the morning on the top rope. Come take a ride, we can go where you like. Wanna see you in slow. She's slow, but we whip fast. Foot down, give her whiplash. You and I, we a mismatch.
So, after the attack by Jack Bannon, I think Jaden Shadow needs to focus on not getting too aggressive and angry in this match. Save his energy for the pay-per-view. I mean, is that really good logic? Because when you think about it, if he can just completely pull out all the stops and take out Jack Bannon, make him just like not 100% for the pay-per-view really, then that takes out one of the 5 men in the match. We haven't seen Chase Henderson obviously tonight. I think that could be something to do with what Jaden Shadow did to him last week when he gave him about 5 million burning hammers and 8 million headlock drivers. But Chase Henderson, don't worry, he will definitely be okay for the pay-per-view. Everyone, from what we know right now, will be 100% for the pay-per-view. Depending on what happens in this match, that could be a completely different story, but we will find out. Here we go. Our main event of the night starting off in just a moment. Here we go. These two men. This should be a great match! A kick to the face! Straight away from Jaden Shadow to Jack Bannon. Just a kick to the face. Oh my god. Now, another kick to the face! He is just going to destroy him. For love of God. Let's not do this whole repetition thing again. Another kick to the face! I mean, whatever works. There's no rules on doing the same stuff. If it works, it works. And I mean, oh here we go, here's the thing that worked last week. Now, into the corner. That Bannon put his legs onto the middle rope and flying to the floor. Jaden Shadow on the full-on attack here. He is definitely angry at what happened on issue 2. When Jack Bannon interrupted his celebration of entering the fatal 5-way, because that was his match to qualify. To be fair, Jaden Shadow has had two qualifying matches, but because one of them was a fatal 4-way, and he ended up being like the only person that's actually still in the company, it's alright, I guess. I mean, he's the one that shows that he can stay here through thick and thin. Now Jack Bannon still being taken down. Jack Bannon needs to get some offense in here if he wants to win this match. But Jaden Shadow just not letting Jack Bannon do anything. Oh no, what is he going for? Launching him across the ring. He just leaping on him there. Oh, here we go. And already we're getting a running hammer from Jaden Shadow. Jack Bannon, you need to get up, man. You need to get into this match if you're gonna get any offense. But what's he doing? I'm not too sure what his plan is right now. Oh, picking him up. And against the ropes. What is he doing? Oh. Throwing him outside the ring. He looks like he's going to leap on him and he's going for the kick. Bannon bomb! What? Out of nowhere, Jack Bannon back into the match. He just caught Jaden Shadow, who was going for a massive drop kick to the outside, catches his legs and Bannon bombs him on the outside, and now Jack Bannon is in control. What have I just seen? That was amazing. That was just great stuff by Jack Bannon. I can't believe what we've just seen there. That was insane. And now Bannon definitely in control here after that. Oh my god. Well, if we can keep this going, headbutt, right hand, and stomping him. It's the gut, headbutt again, kick to the gut. Now, going to the floor, and he's going to do it again, splash, the middle rope. Now, what's Bannon going to do? Irish whip, it's the apron here, and now, oh, goes to the outside of the ring, and hitting him off the apron, hitting Jaden Shadow off of the apron there. Some other drop on the outside. Now keeping that offense going, throwing him into the barricade over the steps and in that general area. We've seen that general area a lot tonight. That was where Pete and Adam went over the barricade. That's where HR and Jack Sand went over the barricade. Oh wait, uppercut to Jack Bannon. Man, back in the ring in style. And now Shadow. Oh my god! Punch Jack Bannon there. This match already has been insane. I mean, all matches tonight have been insane. This has been a great issue of ROTP Wrestling. And now, massive, oh, brainbuster. Jaden Shadow seems to be back in control. The thing about Jaden Shadow, when he's in control, he goes at such a fast pace, it's hard to get him back and get back in control against him. That's why Chase Henderson had a problem, and in the Fatal 4-Way in issue 1, he did a great job of keeping the other guy backstage and just taking him out. But here we go, Jaden Shadow hits Jack Bannon off, and a kick to the face again. Getting Jack Bannon off that middle rope taunting there. Oh, but Jack Bannon grabs the ropes to kick out of that one. He just grabs the ropes and it ends up in a rope break. Now Jaden Shadow just taking him out again. I just gotta look at the offense that we see from Jaden Shadow week in and week out. Or issue in and issue out, I guess, technically, because definitely not week in. Tossing across the ring. Jaden Shadow, definitely potential to be the first champion as he enters that field 5-way along with Jack Bannon, Chase Henderson, Jacob Knight, and Perfect Pete Price. Jaden Shadow definitely being pretty much the scariest out of the 5. The one that just, I don't know, he's just got that aggression about him that the others seem to not have as much. Then again, Jack Bannon, since he's been here, he's just been aggression as well. So these two are probably match for each other here tonight. Spinning around and a Bannon bomb! There is the Bannon bomb. Take him over for a pin now. 1, 2. A kick out at 2. Now Jack Bannon. What is he going to do? I think he's waiting for Jaden to get up, but oh, Jaden Shadow rolls out the way of whatever Jack Bannon was going for. Just a kick, but headbutt. Another kick, another kick. Using that leg work. Strikes all around. Oh, but Jaden now just taunting Jack Bannon. Just strikes on strikes, both men dealing massive damage. So now, James got Jack in the corner, backing away. And, oh, Jack Man got the legs up, but that doesn't mean anything when you're against Jaden Shadow. He's going for another one of those uppercuts. There it is! That one was more pizzazz than the last one. Bannon, not sure where he is right now. Oh, wait. Or does he? A super kick! What? Have we seen Jack Bannon do a super kick before? That was very out of nowhere. But Jaden Shadow kicks out. Jaden Shadow definitely was not expecting a super kick from someone like Jack Bannon, but he hits it and just rocks Jaden Shadow. Picking up now. Backbreaker. What's he gonna do now? Is he gonna go for something? Into the face of Jaden Shadow. All goes for a clothesline. Spinning kick. Oh no. And here we have another Burning Hammer! Burning Hammer! There it is now. Is that it for Jack Bannon? Jaden Shadow goes for the pin. 1, 2. It kicks out. Jack Bannon still in this match. What will it take to put one of these two men away? This is definitely coming towards the end now. I mean, both men completely tired, but Jack Bannon saying no. Sat there, off the ropes. Now, Jack Bannon, he's going for a Bannon bomb again! This must be it! That has to be it! There can't be any more left in the tank for either of these men, and Jack Bannon wins the main event of issue 3! There was the drop kick into a Bannon bomb that we saw. Here's one of Jaden's uppercuts. Here, this is one of the times where he gets into the Bannon bomb. Jack Bannon celebrating now. He is victorious tonight. Remember, issue 4, the next time I'll see you, it will be the Learning to Survive pay-per-view. Next time we see you here, next time you see us, you'll be seeing the greatest pay-per-view in the history of wrestling. Congrats to Jack Bannon. And thank you for watching ROTP Wrestling Issue 3. Be sure to tune into Issue 4, Learning to Survive, coming soon.